Hey y'all, my name is Melinda and I'm the Kitchen Diva. Now today this video is in collaboration with several other channels, and the host of this video or this collaboration is Sara from Sara's Realm. So I would like to say a big thank you to her for getting this together, and it is family favorites. So my personal video, I have asked my son and my husband what their favorite meals from 2020 were from the videos that I actually made. And so those are the ones that I've used, and I've put my favorite up as well. So I know you're gonna enjoy all the girls' videos, their family favorites. So I hope you'll check out that playlist down below, and I'll link Sara's channel down there. So I just want to let you know that I know I've been gone for about 6 weeks, but just trying to deal with some personal stuff, and I wanted to get all of that taken care of, and I frankly just needed to be away from YouTube to make that happen. So thanks for sticking around though. I sure do appreciate you guys not giving up and being here when I came back. So let's get started and enjoy the video. To get started on my chicken fajitas, I'm going to cut my bell peppers and onions into strips. And then I'm going to cut up my tomatoes, then my chicken, and then I'm going to wash up and get my rice going. Now I'm going to make the rice. I'll put some chicken base in the water with a little oil, just get that going, and then I'll start the chicken and the veggies. I'll put the chicken in some olive oil and get it mostly done, take it out, and then I'll put a little more olive oil in there, get the peppers and onions going, and add the rest of the chicken fajita seasoning in there, and stir it up, then put the chicken back in, stir it up a little, then add the tomatoes, and it's pretty much done at this point. Okay, I've heated up my tortillas. Then I've had some sour cream, salsa, some cheese, rice, and then the fajita mixture that is so delicious that I gave it a 9 on the Yum Factor scale. The reason I gave it a 9 was because that Lowry's fajita seasoning gives it all the flavor it needs. It's just delicious. I'm going to start this meal off with some cracked green beans. So we just take some frozen green beans and put them in a little casserole dish. Add some crumbled bacon, and real fried bacon is better, but this is what I had, so I just used it. Then I'm going to add the crack sauce. Now this recipe, and all my recipes, will be linked down below or written out. Then this goes into the oven at 375 for about 30 minutes. Now here's the barbecue chicken. Just got some chicken thighs here, and I'm going to season it with some Nature's season. And then I'm going to sear it, add the barbecue sauce, put it in the oven at 375 for 25 minutes. I'm just going to use some bottled barbecue sauce. Use whatever kind you like and add a little sriracha to it to give it a kick. And I also was going to say, just use whatever kind of seasoning you want on the chicken. And that would be totally up to you, just whatever you prefer. I just wanted to add that this searing process makes the chicken so much more juicy and tender on the inside, and keeps all the juices sealed in. So just wanted to add that in as a little kitchen tip. Now here I'm just going to check this and make sure the internal temperature is at 165 or more, and it is. So it's time to eat. These were super tender, and I gave them a 9.5 on the yum factor scale. That sriracha added just a little kick, but I wish it had a little bit more. My husband's absolute favorite is always breakfast. So tonight I'm going to make these 2 ingredient biscuits, which you take 2 cups of self-rising flour, 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, and that's all you need. Stir it up, pat it out, cut your biscuits out, get them into a cast iron skillet or the pan of your choice. Making sure that they're touching in the pan, because that makes them more tender and flaky, and it helps them to rise better. Get them in the oven at 450 for 15 minutes. Go ahead and brush the tops with some melted butter before you pop it in the oven. Now I'm just going to scramble some eggs and make some gravy. And you noticed earlier I had some meat going. And the biscuits, I gave them a 9.5 on the yum factor scale. And the reason I didn't give them a 10 was because my mother made the best biscuits ever. So hers were buttermilk biscuits, and they were much better. But still, these are so tender and flaky and just absolutely delicious. I had a little bit of pear butter that my friend gave me that I put on them, and some strawberry jam. And it was a delicious breakfast. I hope y'all try them, because they're so easy. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you'll consider subscribing.